Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello, grade 5. This is the fourth and the last session of this week about our lesson What are inner planet, page 276. What we are doing today we are going to summarize the lesson. Also, today we are going to solve the question at the end of the lesson. This is for assessment. I will remind you about what we have studied this week. We started the week by studying our solar system. We said our solar system is made up of the sun, which is the biggest star or the biggest and the only star in our solar system, and there are 8 planets that revolve around the sun. Also, we discussed how the distance from the sun will affect the orbit of the planet. When we said if the planet is close to the sun, so it will have a short orbit. If the planet is farther from the sun, it will have a long orbit. After that, we studied some information about the inner planets, and the inner planet is a rocky planet, and we said the planet is a dark body, does not emit heat and light, but reflect sunlight, and these all planets have its own orbits because of the gravitational force between the sun and these planets. Also, these planets are affected by other stars, the gravitational force, so their position or place is changing, and we see in November 4 from November 25, the position has changed. Okay, and we said planets appear bright, but they are not stars. They are not give off heat and light, but they reflect sunlight. About the orbits are the same. So the planet have its own orbit. It will not leave its orbit because of the gravitational force. So each planet has its own orbit. This orbit takes a shape of oval or elliptical. It's not a circular. The word elliptical means it is an oval. And we said we have 8 planets. This is the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and this is the 4 small rocky inner planets: Jupiter, Saturn, and Neptune. These are the outer 4 big gaseous planets. Okay. The first one was Mercury. Mercury has the closest planet to the Sun. It is a small planet, slightly bigger than Earth's moon. Mercury, we said, is covered with 1,000 of low spots called crates. Why? Because there is no atmosphere to burn the comets. Since they fall and hit the surface of the planet itself, Mercury, and they make this crater. Craters means shapes of the surface itself. Okay. And we see the space probe has sent without a crew, of course, to the planet Mercury, and it has cameras and machines that collect samples and send us images. Mercury does not have any moons. Mercury in daylight is very, very hot, and at night it becomes very cold. It's because it doesn't have any atmosphere. And we see what will happen if it has an atmosphere. So it would be not as cold as night. After that, we have Venus, the most bright one and the most hot one. The one it revolves against all planets. Its orbit around the sun or revolving around the sun, it's in opposite direction. Okay. What makes it bright? We said it could reflect the sunlight well. Venus, it's the sister of Earth because it have almost the same size. Of course, Venus does not have any moons, while Earth have one moon. So after that, we spoke about Earth and the Moon. We said Earth is the planet of life. We give it a name as ocean planet because it's covered 70% or 3/4 covered by water and oceans. And it has a moon, and the moon is about 1/4 of the volume of Earth, of the light. Okay, what's the moon? Is a natural object that revolves around the sun. And we differentiate between the moon and the planet. Planet revolves around the sun. A moon revolves around a planet, for example. Our moon revolves around us because of the gravitational force of Earth, while Earth revolves around the sun because of the gravitational force of the sun. After that, we have the red planet, which is Mars. Mars is covered by iron oxide and rust. This give it the color. It reflects the color of red. Also, the daylight or the light of the day appears if you look at the sky from the surface of the Mars. It will be pink, while if you look at the sky now at daylight, you will find it blue. This is different from us and the Mars, because Mars' atmosphere is very different from us. Mars has 2 moons and Earth has 1 moon. So at the end of this lesson, we should answer these questions. Okay, first, Mars is coldest. Why? Because possible answer, because Mars is farther from the sun. Because if something is farther from the source of heat, it will receive a little amount of force of heat and light. We said scientists are concerned very much about Mars. They have sent many ships and many spaceships to Mars to discover it, to collect samples and data, working on it. This is Mars. We have Viking, we have Spirit, and we have Sojourner explored parts of the sun. Now time for question. Question number one. What are the characteristics of the inner planets? Here I'm going to give you a short answer, but I need you to write your answers by your own in a copybook, and you can submit it to me in WhatsApp or upload it through person. You can attach a file in person. I want you to make a comparison because I cannot mention all information about them. We can say they have a rocky surface. This is only one. Some of them have moons and the other does not have any moons. Some of them has atmosphere and the other not. You will speak about their orbits, okay, their significant characteristics about each one. Last question. Space probes and rovers collect data from planets that people cannot go to, because we cannot go to Mercury, we cannot go to Mars. It's very dangerous, as you know. It's a very long space, or it's very hot, very cold, stormy. So we cannot go ourselves. We send instead machines and robots, and we can control them. By this, we finished the lesson. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to see me online every day, because if you have a question, if you have anything, we can discuss it together. Don't forget to do your homework through person side. And if you have any question or you have an extra activity or something you want to do, you can upload it, you can send it, or you can speak to me online. Thank you and goodbye.